Bad Birdwatcher's Companion, written and read by Simon Barnes. A bad birdwatcher is me. A bad birdwatcher is you. A bad birdwatcher is anyone who looks at birds and feels a lift of the heart, but doesn't have to do anything about it. If you don't take accurate field notes, if you don't keep a bird diary, if you are a mite hazy on the differences between a first winter lesser blackback gull and a second winter herring gull, if you don't know what a rachis is, still less a supercilium, if you don't own a telescope, and above all, if you don't keep lists, then you are a bad birdwatcher. That is to say, you are a bad birdwatcher if, despite not doing all these things, your heart still lifts at the sight of a good bird. Many bad birdwatchers own a book about the identification of birds, something called a field guide. Many don't, and many of those that do own one don't often open it. That is because a field guide, even the most generous and modest and straightforward, is a deeply intimidating object. It is too confusing. It contains too many birds. A bad birdwatcher simply doesn't know where to start. Start here. Start here and be formally introduced to Britain's most obvious birds. And I hope, as you begin to know these 50 birds, that you will begin to understand them. Understand what they're doing out there and why. Why there are so many different species. Why some are bold and some are shy. Why some are fierce and some are fearful. Why some are bright and some are dull. Why some are loud and some are quiet. Why some are common and some are rare. I hope that by listening to this, you will begin to understand the meaning of birds and to realize that this is the most perfect and beautiful way towards the beginning of an understanding of the meaning of life. And you can begin right now by looking out of the window and seeing a bird and feeling that lift of the heart. Garden. 1. Robin. Where to look. Gardens, spade handles, Christmas cards. When to look. All year. What to look for. Redbreast. What to listen for. Thin, pretty song. But what does a redbreast mean to a robin? A redbreast is not just the way a human can recognise a robin when he comes a-calling, or when it sits on a spade or on a Christmas card. The redbreast is not just a bit of chance coloration. No, the redbreast is the core of the robin's being. The redbreast is the love, the honour, and the glory of a robin. A robin is conspicuous because of its red breast. Have you noticed that a robin positively flaunts it? It's as if he's telling the world, for God's sake, I'm a robin. It's quite clear, then, that the redbreast doesn't just have a meaning for a birdwatcher. It also has a profound meaning for the bird. But he's not talking to birdwatchers, he's talking to robins. And the redbreast is how robins recognise each other, for love and for war. Both sexes have the redbreast, both flaunt it. It can be a warning, it can be a come-on. Its meaning is both simple and complex, and at its heart is the statement, I'm a robin. Deal with it. A robin stoked up to the eyeballs on the fevers of spring will react strongly to almost anything red. Robins have been observed attacking a bunch of red feathers. Chris Mead, a great ornithologist, noted robins displaying in response to his own spectacular red beard. There is a 10% chance that the robin who sits on your spade is a murderer. Perhaps even a far greater chance. Robins love to hold a territory, and they will defend it ferociously. Serious punch-ups involve pecking at eyes and legs. Robins can blind...